Everything we bring to that moment is communicated through our touch. We can touch in such a way that says, oh, this is not right. This shouldn't be this way. That horse shouldn't be lame. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. What? I'm not saying I want my dog or my horse or my chicken or any of my animals to be in suffering. But what they're experiencing in that moment is perfect for what they've been through. So I can't repeat that enough. Anybody here got any pain in your own body right now? Only one? Everybody else is pain-free? Okay. I mean, it is amazing. I was like, whoa, that's so unusual. Okay. We usually have something that we go, I could feel a little easier. Is that wrong or bad? The pain that you have right now, is it bad?
No.
Is it wrong?
No.
It'd be better if?
It wasn't there.
It'd be better if it wasn't there. Tell that to your body right now. The intelligence of the body is saying it's perfect that it's there right now. Because, who told me a while ago? It's a signal. Right? It's a signal. It's an alarm saying, change something. 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 It might be something you're eating, or drinking, or doing, or thinking, right? Change something. Or all the above.
Or not doing.
Or something you're not doing that you need to be doing. But it's a signal. So I would like to remind us of that truth that we already know, is that our animals are an expression of what they've been through, what they've healed, and what they've not healed yet. And our unconditional love back to them, just through our touch, is one of the greatest things we can do for them. Any more demos or questions? What time is it? There's a question.
I have a question. What does flow stand for? It's probably written somewhere, but what does FLO mean?
How many people here have ever been in the flow in your life? Is it fun?
Yeah.
When you're in the flow?
Yeah.
How many people have ever not been in the flow?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm ignorant. I don't know what it is.
Being in the flow. Who talks about being in the flow, usually? Athletes, right?
Artists.
Artists like what? Painters? Musicians?
Yes.
They talk in the zone is another word people use.
Oh, I've heard of in the zone. Is
Okay.
that what it's supposed to mean? Okay, in the zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it in life that flows? What is it in life that flows?
Well, our blood.
Blood.
Energy.
In nature, what flows?
Water.
It's what kind of waters, especially an ocean or a river?
River.
We think of rivers flowing,
You're right.
right? Where does the water flow? The path of least resistance. So can we seek out? Can we seek out a way till we have our physiology and our pet's physiology functioning in a way that is most energy efficient and least resistant? Who would like more flexibility in your own body? More energy in your life?
So I
think
like
we're,
more.
yeah, I think 100% of us. So that's really what flow is named that for. Any other questions?
What about like this guy who's plucking his feathers?
Perfect.
He is perfect.
Would you think it might be a good idea to see if there's a way to connect with that being
Yeah.
in such a way that maybe some integration might happen? So it's not that we don't use symptoms as a call to connect. Very important. Okay. Has this been a long-term issue? Do you know about his childhood?
Not really, no.
See, does all that matter? It matters to the bird. What's his name?
Bruce.
It matters to Bruce. He looks like a Bruce. I should have known him. I should have guessed. It matters to Bruce, but it matters not one iota to connecting. Got it?
Right.
We don't have to know the history. In fact, when people come into my office, I go, I don't want to. Later, I'll read that. I don't want to know it right now. Is he okay with other people touching him?
He's talking.
Hi, Bruce. Okay. Do birds have a vertebra? You think it might be a good place to check? You're not the first bird I've checked, Bruce. So coming in, See, now coming in already and right here, you're bumping into what?
It's aura.
Yeah, maybe, but what? The aura, the field. So right here into the field. Hi, baby. Can we check? Hi, baby. Okay. But I'm looking for that place, and I have one right here. So we observe the breathing, the stretching, the moving away. It says what? Done with
Done.
that. Done with that. Let's see. If you go on our website, you'll see a video where I'm actually checking one of our chickens. And the chicken, when he's finished, guess what he did? She did. Guess what she did? No, she did. Well, she did later that day. She
Rustled
flew
her
away.
feathers.
Yeah, when they fly away, they're done. It's just a professional
Okay.
observation.
It's real perceptive of
Yeah,
you.
thank you. That place.
I just thought they're done to be.
What's always interesting with the different species is people that know, it's like you know birds, you know this one. How long have you had it?
About 29.
See, where I'm really getting is out here is the connection.
Was that a spider? Oh.
This is the advanced course. We're not really teaching this in the basic.
See it. You see it? Yeah.
Even if one has no awareness of the field or of our auras or of this information that's out from our bodies, would you say that we all have one? Does everyone have a field?
I think we do. We just
Whether
don't
we
have to use
see it or not, or whether we feel it or not, does not remove the fact that it exists. Totally different here. Totally different.
Now, are you just going, yeah, are you going just by feel?
Yes, ma'am. Just
Because
as
what
if-
I sensed
I know.
with him is that at
Right
that
there, right
moment,
Yeah, go ahead.
you conveyed to the bird that it was okay
Safe.
that he
That's right.
is
Yeah.
what he is.
See, like right now, it's just the connection. There's nothing about the feathers, just the connection. Hi, baby. I know, right? You're right.
Yeah.
But it all falls into the no agenda. No agenda. If my sole purpose is to find a way to connect with you, that's the agenda. I just want to connect. And so it was more appropriate to connect from here than actually being
Right.
touched.
But I did, I mean, I just saw this.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay now.
That
And
you're-
then I
that
was actually able
this
to
is
get
you,
up to
and the
check
bird
and
that
connect.
was like, oh, it's okay then, but I'm.
So the thing is, we have, and I tell this one at the basic course because it's such a great story, but a friend of ours had come to the basic course, and she learned how to feel for the place, how to find it, how to make a connection, and she had cats. And so since she has cats, she knows people who have cats. And so when her friends went to leave, she was supposed to just take care of the cat and go to the woman's place, and feed the cat, water the cat, pet the cat, while they're gone on a long weekend. So she just learned this workflow, so she thought, well, I'll just check her cats. Well, I'm petting them anyway. So she gets a phone call from her friend after she gets home, and she says, hi, well, thank you for feeding and watering my cat and checking in on them. Oh, how are they? Oh, they're fine, but I want to know, what did you do to my cats? And so our friend's eyes got big, and she's like, oh no, what have I done? Why? What's wrong with your cats? Well, the one that used to scratch me every time I rubbed the belly and go into this, it's not doing that anymore. The other one that used to always scratch the furniture, it's not doing that anymore. I just want to know what you did with them. That's a behavior. Plucking his own feathers, that's a behavior. Perfect. But now what might you notice if change begins to happen in that behavior? Would you say there has to be a change in what? Bruce. Bruce had to make a change. If he stops doing that, Bruce had to make an internal change. Because all I did was what?
Touch.
And I told you from the beginning, it looks pretty simple. You won't forget this. Yeah, this one guy, yeah, this one did. It looks pretty simple. But what makes a very specific touch with no agenda different from a non-specific touch with agenda? The unconditional love. The secret is unconditional love. Could have stopped with 7 words. You made me go on.